Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Everybody's having a good Wednesday. My Wednesday's been kind of long, but it was a good day. I'm just feeling pretty sleepy. Today, hey, Rotten Code, welcome back to the stream, man. Today I was thinking I was going to play What Remains of Edith Finch. I don't know anything about this game. I just saw it on Twitch sale. It looked cool. I liked the art style. It had good reviews. So, and it's supposed to be kind of short. So there's a possibility I can, dude, Toffee is all up in my business right now. Isn't that right, Toffee Bean? Oh, yes. They all want my attention. I am the hand that feeds. But yeah, I launched the game. It went straight into the game, so I was like, all right, I'll back out and we'll launch it live and actually see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this music. I'm gonna load the game. How do I feel? I feel excited for part 3. I'm very curious to see what happens. I was surprised that I don't know, that I'm the bad guy. What Remains of Edith Finch. I've seen this game described as a walking simulator. Oh, I need to invert it. I have to invert that. There we go. What else we got? Nothing. Graphics are fine. Okay. It's a game about... Uh-oh. Did it not save? Wait. Oh. I honestly don't know, man. I'm as blind as you. From what I understand, you're going back to your family home to try to figure out why your family died. I can't move right now. I can just look. It billed itself as sort of a exploration adventure game where you go through a big quirky house and slowly uncover the story. Edith Finch. How do I interact? There we go.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense.
Oh yeah, man.
And I'm sorry about that.
I heard it was a
Start at the beginning with
premium quality walking simulator. Just gonna start at the beginning. And you know, after all the reading and, you know, heavy emotions that
until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed.
Deltarune left me with, I was like, I want a game where they narrate for me. So I'm not allowed in the house. Look at this, a very pretty flower. Wish I knew more about flowers. I don't know what kind of flower that is. Hey, cool mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
I'm sure that's fine. You don't need to worry about that. Place is definitely still ours.
I've been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Low gate. Let's open you. Yeah. Ooh. That's a nice touch. Wait, can I see my feet? I can see my feet. I'm not just a floating head. All right. This is already a quality game made by quality people. I put up a sign like that a couple days ago.
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Heck yeah, we gotta find the lock. Am I playing Kingdom Hearts again? I'm the key bearer. What's down there? Shortcut? We don't take shortcuts here. We're going the long way. Oh, wait.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, speaking of hoof prints, I caught deer in my backyard on camera yesterday. Oh, hey. Which I always knew they came in, but it was cool to see them on camera because I live in a city, so it's like those sneaky urban deer, you know? Hey, buddy. See you later. Are these flowers? I want these flowers.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Yeah, I was just gonna let it rot and
But
pay
now I
the
had questions about my
property
family
taxes.
that only the house knew the answers to.
It's a cool house. What the
The
heck
house
is
was
going on up
exactly
there?
like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Dark. Oops. All right. So that's hitting Y is the menu. Noted. There is no jump. There is no sprint. I have zoom. What is that? Well, 7 years of no paid bills. I assume it needs some work. This is a fixer-upper. This is what we call in the business a fixer-upper. But, you know, a new coat of paint, some cheap windows from Home Depot.
As a child,
You could flip
the
it.
house made me
Double the price,
uncomfortable
flip it
in a
easy,
way
you know?
I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, holy crap, 7 years of
afraid of the
unpaid
house.
back taxes. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, I do love wind chimes, though. Oh, and there's a treehouse. I'm gonna go up there. Let me up there. We've got a dog door. What else we got? I'm figuring that's the way in, but...
I heard something moving around in the garage.
It sounded big. We got a wheelchair ramp. My great-grandma had one of those on her house. Except it was like 3 times as long. It went way out into the front yard. Really shallow angle. This is a quality deck for 7 years of neglect. Man,
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6.
I would
It seemed
kill
like
to
an
live
odd
out
joke to
here.
me, even then.
This place is awesome. Okay, let's go inside. Wait, is there anything over here first? Nothing? No, that does not look up to code. Good thing we're in the county, so the city can't say anything about our slapdash expansion of the home. Alright, garage time. What do we think is in there? It's probably like a cat or a dog or something, right? Well, they're gonna give us a pet right away. Or it's a family of raccoons. Oh, really? I'm gonna go in through the dog door. Face
Crawling
first.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay. It could be. This definitely could heel turn on us. Like I don't like going face first into places I don't know. So that would not be me.
For the first time in years,
I'd be looking for a window.
I felt like I was home.
Dude, this is a nice house though. It's in good shape.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Sad. I hear something. Got some takeout
Like how only one
menus.
restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
He put their family through college. Ooh.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
There's a kitty. An apple pie. 2 tablespoons water, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, half cup sugar, half cup brown sugar, small purpose flour, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground ginger, salt, pastry. Looks good. I'd eat that apple pie. Is there anything else out here? No? Alright.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh, we ran...
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh. So we took off in a hurry. Public market, cool. Shamu, also cool. From cove to stove. The holiday feast. Witch's kitchen. Heck yeah, man. That's the kind of book I want. I've got a small but growing corner of my library dedicated to witch-related books. Mostly just for funsies. I think they're interesting to read. It's fun world building.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Grandma's like, hell no. You're gonna take me out of here on a stretcher. I ain't going to no nursing home. Anything else? I thought I saw something sparkle over here, but maybe I'm wrong. A Viking's belly. I've been said to have a
Nothing in the
Viking's
house
belly.
looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
This house is massive.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
The first house sank into the swamp. The second house also sank into the swamp. The third house fell over, burned down, and then sank into the swamp. But the fourth house, that stayed up. Nice decorative saw. I'm not seeing 7 years of neglect here. This looks like someone's been, like, squatting. Great grandma never left. Oh, I love this stuff. This is sick. Like, every time we go to a natural history museum, I'm like, where's the bug collection? I want to see the drawers full of beetles and butterflies, all pinned to the little white board. This would be incredibly hard, like for a one person. This reminds me of my grandma's house, but she's got someone that comes by every week to help her keep it up. What do I hear? Something above me. Okay, we've got a locked door. Our first mystery. And sealed. Oh, wow. Hit it with the great stuff. Alright, packing peanuts.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened? Can I look in?
Edie told me once that every Finch who
Uh-oh.
ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Every Finch that ever lived is buried in the library. Yeah, our family tradition is tanning the hides of our deceased family members and using them to bind precious books in our private library.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, nuts. The story just keeps getting more and more tragic. More mail. Like, someday I want a house with a stained glass inset on the solid wood front door. Holy cow. dreams, life goals. You know? Can I go downstairs? Ooh, there's stuff. Yo, no, wait. I didn't say stop. Ooh, Barbara Finch was involved in movies. Must be her mom.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Great-Grandpa built the house. My friend Bigfoot.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Dang it, Mom. You can't stop me. I own this house now. This is my house.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Edie. Wait, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms? So Mom went crazy. Mom was like, the house ate my boy. My friend Bigfoot. Introducing Barbara Finch. She was a child star.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
She's like a Shirley Temple kind of girl. Got more books. Got a fishing guide. We got a Nordic cookbook. We have a couple copies of Raw Fowl. So maybe they had different editions and we needed to stay up with the times. We got a bakery. All right, cool. The Alpen. The King in Yellow. I know what this book is. One of these things is not like the others. This is just a slow burn for a horror setting, isn't it? It's at least got one in the background.
Built the original house.
Yeah, and he built it over some deep and terrible secret that he kept in the basement. That was the source of the family's prosperity, but ultimately its downfall. What?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
What's the power cord doing up there, though? Unplug it. All right, Barbara. 44 to 60.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Yo, what a bedroom. Holy cow. Wait, are there any more sneaky books? Like, that one jumped out to me. What else is in here? That one's in, like, Swedish? Some language I don't... Oh, God. Some language I don't know. The Weird. Gravity's Rainbow. What's that? Get the Metamorphosis. I've read that one. A bit Kafka. Slaughterhouse 5. Seeing Critically. We got some Labyrinths. Ooh. East of the Sun and West of the Moon. Swedish folk tales. So that's probably Swedish. Only exposure to Swedish culture I know is from Sesame Street and The Swedish Chef. Oh. Okay, hold on. We'll check that out in a second. What's in here? Molly. 10 years.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Why? Tonight's the anniversary. I want to go canoeing again. It's been a long time since I've been on a river. We got Sven and Eddie. Like they got little Finches. 64 in 2010. Hey, Eddie went.
The last time
He had
I
a
was
run.
in Edith Senior's room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Look at the Finches. We got Calvin and Sam. What unique doors. All right.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What? Just sharing the room, huh? Calvin went to space and Sam had to stay behind and deal with it. Gregory, 1 year.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Nice bathroom. Definitely a vintage house. Has the color-coded, like color-coordinated bathroom. Half tile. It's got carpet. That's how you know it's vintage. Carpeted bathroom. Alright, I think we're set to enter the shark room. Who are you? Are you great-grandfather?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Yeah, she should have. She'd known what was good for her. Everything's themed. Calvin, oh yeah. Well, he's 0 Calvin now. Ooh, we got an underwater house. It's not the same house, right? It's also a very nice porch. Man, life goals to have a big porch. Someday I'll make it. I'll have a porch that
Told me there were secret passages,
wraps
but I
around my
never found
house.
them.
Can we find the secret passage? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh man. Do it. Oh yeah, open
Turns
that
out,
book up.
My mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was
So
time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
If I were wealthy, I would build a eccentric, like, maze house like this.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
I'd make like a Winchester house where there are doors to nowhere and secret passages and like false bookshelves and all sorts of stuff. It's a nice kitty. More very cool stained glass. Don't lick it though. It's definitely made of lead. A lot of old stained glass is leaded. Modern stained glass is still leaded. They use leaded solder. Don't lick the windows. Generally good advice. Alright, whose room are we in now?
It's like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Whose room are we in now? Molly's room. $37 for 10 years.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
She's been
I woke
systematically
up
starving,
and I was
man.
starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, I'm Molly now. Hello, fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
It's good for Christopher. Molly, Eddie, and Sven. She's got a map. She's got a map on her desk. Well, let's eat the hamster.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Let's eat the gerbil carrot. The gerbil's gonna die now.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
What do I have on my arm? Looks like I have
My
like
Halloween candy
dots.
is all gone.
Okay, the candy's gone. We already ate the gerbil food. I refuse to eat Christopher. Gonna eat the
I
toothpaste.
kept eating and eating.
Ugh. I heard a bird. Uh-oh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh no, those are poisonous.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Meow. What is happening? Oops. Wrong button. Need to jump? How do I jump? Oh, there we go. That's how I jump.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
This is an interesting game. Why did I become a cat?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Look at me. Witness me. I'm a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Going all the way up there? Hiya.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, Kitty's mad. I think she got high off the berries because she ate random red berries. They look like they were off a holly or something. Not good. Also, welcome to the chat, Groovy Bears. How do I get over there? Ah. Let me get you, bird.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to murder her. And she won't just fly away.
Yeah,
She
I
keeps,
was up in
like...
a big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Eat that
I
mama
gobbled
bird.
her up,
Oh, but then I fell off a cliff.
and suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling.
What is happening? Where's those little teeth? No one nibbles on my watch. Oh.
Rabbits.
Oh, I got you now.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I ate it in one bite. Uh-oh. Getting a phone call. From a spam risk. Definitely not gonna open
rabbit.
that. A mama rabbit? Ooh, a delicacy.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Still in the tree, though. Oh, ow. We're gonna keep the momentum going. Okay, alright, yeah. Just some good old traditional Swedish
I
shark
rolled off the
rolling.
cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was
Boom.
hungrier than ever.
It's hard to steer. What if I'm
I wanted
minding my own business and a shark falls off a cliff? Dude, this
I
kid,
tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
this kid's hardcore. Alright, where'd you go, injured seal? I want to eat the rest of you. Oh? Ah, there you are. You can't go anywhere. I tore your foot off. Oh, I missed you.
Grabbed on
There we
its
go.
head. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I now? I'm a tentacle monster. This all started from a kid not being able to eat dinner. Yep. She thought about eating her pet goldfish and decided not to, so she went hog wild on some gerbil food, and then the toothpaste, and the berries, and now here we are. Alright, Seattle.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled
is-
people everywhere.
Going on? Get out of here, bird. You don't want any part of this. Not good for anybody. Yeah, I don't know what I expected when I picked this game up, but I definitely did not expect this.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, hey, buddy. What's going on, big guy? Alright, kid, how'd that taste?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Hey, guys. What's going on up here? I'm just a little girl. Just a 10-year-old girl. Doing 10-year-old girl things. Let's go kill the captain. Man, this camera a little wonky. There we go. Hey!
The last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
See, this is very King in Yellow right here.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Mmm, smells like sewer. I love it. Up the pipe. Out the toilet. Wow. So who else has a direct from toilet pipe that goes out into the ocean? Straight onto the
I
beach.
got closer and closer.
Uh-oh, I'm in my room again. Oh no, this is a Ouroboros situation. Can I go up? Nope. Am I gonna eat myself? That's what it seems like. Hey, toys.
All my stomach started growling,
All 18 of them.
and suddenly I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I fear everything. Frank is waiting to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to eat. We both know I will be delicious.
At least she knows. She's like, oh yeah, I taste good. Alright, so...
I'm not sure if I believed all of that. but I'm sure Edie would have.
Cool. But is she actually dead? How do I put this away? Here. Oh, I heard a cat. Wait. Oh, there is a cat. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's gone. Well, onward and upward.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though,
Stick in the
when
mud.
we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, what? She's a bird person. If I were extravagantly wealthy, I too would have a room full of empty bird cages. For no other reason than to have it.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Went a family day out at Druid World. I love Druid World.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Oh, man. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. What's it gonna do? Burn me? Built 1937. Sven Finch. Good on you, Sven.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
It sounds way cooler to say he got killed by a dragon. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Celebration turns to mourning. We got baby photo. We got lots of little saws. They're really into the saws.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, because she was having a good time.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
How did he die? How did all of these people die? Well, it is a big family though, huh? Like this is a pretty big family tree. Got a dollhouse? A model? A model.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin. 1880. Wow.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, wait. No, come on. I think I can turn that. Turn it? Turn it? Ah, there we go.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Ingeborg.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
No, man, you can't bring the house. The house is, like, it's the vessel.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, look at him. He's up there on top. He's like, oh, my house.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Well, your dad died.
Odin Finch is the first to be
Guess
buried in
we'll,
the family cemetery.
Build a new house, huh? Boat
His daughter
sink.
Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, they're smiling. We came back around. So the OG boathouse is what was painted on the wall in the
Whatever's
shark
wrong with this
room.
family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah, Odin, you shouldn't have brought the house, man. Okay. Oh, he wrote a book. Oh man, he won a Nobel Prize. The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter. Oh, he was messing with some stuff, huh? The Devil's Flame. Anything else in here? We got some old perfume. God, I already interacted with this, yeah?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith, Lake Trip, Conspiracy Now, Weird America, The Finches, My Friend Bigfoot, Home Movie, Random Junk, Shrine Sketches. She was making a shrine. Can I open the door? Nope. Okay. Can I open this door? Yes. Ah, the fuzzy bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, this is the statement room right here. Isn't this... No, that's a different one. Oops. Gotta stop hitting Y. It's triggered to interact with things. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch. A little on the nose, guys.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Ooh, clever riddle. Little rhyme scheme there. I thought it was gonna make me actually look for it. I'm glad it
Ben
didn't.
gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Got an old school dark room. You know, when I was a kid, I always wanted to like do the photo development stuff in a dark room. I just thought it was so cool. Ooh, a deer. And a deer stand. We've got... Did he go to space? No way. '61, 11 years. Ugh. They all died early. Fills holes and glows in the dark. Murder probe clues exhausted. Couple turns land into a native haven. Now let's go climb in. I see Milton was here. Milton's been boozing. Get out of my way, stool. Fort Calvin. Fort Sam. Capture the secret lives of war photographers. Oh, he joined the Marine Corps. He's into SLR photography. He does home taxidermy, as every strapping young lad should do. Odin Finch National Park. Oh, that would be cool. To have a national park named after you. Can I make it? Can I jump across? Oops. I don't know why I keep thinking Y is jump for some reason. Like it's gonna get me anywhere. Oh, his stairs are actually there.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
I have another extension cord.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Ah.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
He made a shrine.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Come on, we gotta use our momentum. Swing that leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Man of his word. Can I get down? I wish he would swing with the other one so we could get some sweet air. I've been fortunate in my life, and I've never had to wear a cast like that. I can't imagine it's fun. Okay, how do I get down? How do I talk to my brother? My brother's taking pictures. Oh, you know, I think I see what is about to happen, but I do need to do the momentum right. All right, come on. Up we go, buddy. You always wanted to be an astronaut, right? Here's your chance for a liftoff. Ah, you know, it would help if I did it with both.
He'd never be afraid again.
Woo!
And he wasn't.
Nothing could ever happen.
Always wanted to fly.
When I'm here with my brother Sam, I'm always in good hands.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
Be right there, Mom.
That day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh no, it's not impossible.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I can definitely do it.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Sam, I'm gonna go upside down. You gotta watch, man. Don't tell Mom. Oh.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
So close.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
For real though. Oh, I did it! I did it! I went around! It's possible!
That's the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I believe I can fly. We never found the body.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Like, I knew kids that tried to go around. I never did. Not that foolhardy. We just saw the consequences.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
What's with the extension cord, though? Where's the extension cord go? Hold on. Oh, it goes here to all the lights and knobs and stuff. Okay, alright. He went and he explored the universe, man. Did what he was made to do. Like, this is depressing. Jeez, I wonder if maybe keeping all this stuff the way it was, like, did a little bit of damage to Sam, huh? Like, damaged his psyche a bit? Cobra Battalion, Bravo Company. Obtaining a 120% deportment grade in third quarter. Wow. Good for you. Good for you.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I don't blame him. You kept him chained to this ghost of his brother for like 7 years. It's not healthy. What are these? Life of a caterpillar. Boom. Oh. Interesting. That one opens like a garage door.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Smaller hands and bellies? Shortcut. We don't need to go through there yet, though. Milton. Alright, we made
Growing
it.
up, I always thought of Barbara
Whoa.
as a child star.
Is that a cardboard cutout? Heck yeah, it is. Seattle Starlets.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Very colorful room. Barb Street, alright. 44 to 60. She had a better run than. Poor boy.
Of all the stories
cat
people
girl.
wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Guest starring Barbara Finch.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
I want some of those
Child
stickers.
star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
This is a mean comic.
In a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Like that.
Now that was a great scream.
Yeah, do it like that.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Aww.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Okay.
I'll be
Noted.
back in a sec.
Her boyfriend's a dead man.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Right, let's keep
And as she
turning,
wound the key,
turning.
she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
So did he unlock the door, take the key out, put the key back in, and then bad sign? Rick?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Rick, where are you? Nothing is safe from this me when I have a crutch. Ah! Take that. Okay, it's not as effective as I kind of was hoping it would be. I don't think this is going to save me. Laundry. I hate laundry. Oh, what is this? Rick, where are you?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Tonight's the anniversary. Oh, this is the table saw that ate my dad's hand. What's he working on down here? Alright. Yeah, wah. Get out of my way, punching bag. I don't even know what that is. Big old piece of wood, though.
It rattled and grew still.
Rick? This isn't funny, Rick.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Hello, welcome to the chat. I'm not sure how to say your name. I'm just gonna call you a fan. Nice to have you here. How do I get upstairs? Wait, over here. Sure hope I don't need to beat anyone with my crutch. I'm ready. Out of my way, boxes. All right, wrong way. Come over here. It's not. Walter, where are you?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Bro, they stole Walter.
Police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
I could call you Mickey T.
Saw the hook man and was speechless.
Barbara.
Smashing.
Barbara, all you have to do is scream.
He couldn't get enough.
So the police know there's like a gang of murderers on the loose on the island, and they're not doing anything about it? Everyone just stay in your houses, it'll be fine. Ooh, cool. Alright, I can't tear it up. That's sad. Luckily, I know about the secret passage.
Played her part beautifully.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him from behind. Oh, not that way then. This way? Nope, that's how I came out. This way.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
Say Mick? Okay. That's easier. And ah!
He wasn't moving, but but she sensed the story might not
Molly?
be over yet.
This isn't Molly. Wait, she just killed a guy. Molly just murdered somebody. It's gonna end up being like her dad or something. Trying to get her to scream.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Gasp! Where'd the hookman go? There's only so many rooms in this house. Is he out there?
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Trick or treat.
Oh dear.
Do the scream.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
My birthday.
She saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
It was a monster mash.
Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
And they tore her apart.
Myself, but I hear
Limb
Barbara
from limb.
was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans.
Ha ha ha.
The police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But
Dude,
that's another story.
Walter
As for Barbara,
has a cursed life, man.
the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Get out of here, Pumpkinhead. I don't need these jokes in my life. Oh. Alright, so things are just getting darker and darker.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay. Alright. It was definitely, it tied up a loose thread. Do I, oh wait, I can't go out the door? No, I can't. I have to crawl back out, don't I? Okay.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, it's a crime scene evidence that we should have given to the police. Alright, but now I know the secret of the music box. So let's go down here and play with it. Mom's not here. I can do whatever I want. There are no rules. I can eat ice cream all night, and no one can stop me. I'm gonna spin it until the key comes out. Sick, it worked. I know, I'm gonna get so scared and then not be able to sleep. Alright, we're in. We've made it into the basement. Where there is a rumpus room. So scary, the basement. And this time I don't have a crutch to swing at things. I'm
Mom
defenseless.
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
It's a model for the dragon. Haunted, a guide. Ghost trapping. That is a book I need in my life. Oh, look at that vintage phone. We got snugular insulation.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
This whole house has been littered with weird books. So, like, Barbara Finch Child Star, Haunted Guide, Homemade Weaponry. What's that? What? How Demons Roam. Earlier, there was a bunch of cookbooks, and in the middle of a bunch of cookbooks was a copy of The King in Yellow, which is like a Cthulhu mythos book.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It's in the fridge.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Wow. What's in here?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Whoa, we have a bunker!
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Jiggly Farms, that's a lot of grape jelly, man. Tasty beans!
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter had a secret, and Walter's trusty can opener.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Walter stayed down here for 30 years?
But after a few days,
Hey, Squirrel Cat.
That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Peaches come in a can. They were put there by a man.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
In a factory downtown. Oh, here we go. It's noon. We got the daily shakes. We got the daily peaches.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Almost. Don't let him in. I don't got enough food to support a monster. Hey, Squirrel.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Wait. It didn't shake.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
These guys all have a lot
Maybe it got
of moles.
waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
The little girl at the beginning had a bunch of moles on her hand. Family trait, I guess.
It's been a week now. The longest in 30
Squirrel,
years.
stop, buddy. I can't right now. I'm busy.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
I have to get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Yeah, man. This is the Squirrel Cat. One whose name I stole. I have to leave while I still can. Oh, hey, buddy. Yep, okay. Yeah, just do that. That's alright. Ooh, a bunch of models. And some cereal. The koala? Squirrel, please. Echoes from afar.
I know it's out there.
Don't scratch
somewhere.
me. Little stinker.
Whatever killed Barbara
The monsters.
and Molly.
The monsters.
and Calvin.
The monsters. Squirrel!
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
This guy's been Groundhog Daying for 30 years. Are you stuck? What are you doing?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Squirrel Cat, we made it out, man.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
We're breathing that fresh air again. We can see the sunlight.
I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Oh, he only has a year left?
Or a month.
Oh,
a single week.
Theoretical year.
I'd be happy with one new day.
This is a new day.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
This family, it sucks to be a part of this family.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Down here the whole time. Alright. Cool, man. This family sucks.
Sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Watch out for trains, Edith.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Pancaked on the tracks.
Told me about an uncle under the house. I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
She was hiding literally everything. She said your whole life from
I don't
now.
want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh, let me look at the trash pit. Hold on. Look at all that peanut butter. This stuff would go bad, though. Like the cereal. The cereal wouldn't last that long. All the canned stuff, maybe.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh, Walter was the mole man. Oh my god, the freaking stories were real.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
Get the National Enquirer on the phone. We got a story to break.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves.
Stop, don't scratch my desk.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
R.I.P. Walter, man. Hey, okay, come on. You are being extra. We got so angry we tore the train apart. This is pretty. Oh, what the heck?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
What's with the trees, man? Thank you for the follow, Mick. I appreciate it.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
He's back again. He's not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Not until I give
But I
him
thought you should know about your family.
the attention that he wants.
And the history you're a part of.
What is all this? Oh, is this a giant? Is it a totem pole? I don't know. Maybe she's writing this for somebody. Maybe she's got a kid. Okay, I can't. Oh, I can go this way. All right. And I see something out there. I've been seeing it for a little while. Is that the house? Is that the original house?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I think some unknown
I think
third
people
party.
in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I believe him. Squirrel Cat. Come on, man. Come on, buddy. We hung out after work. Don't scratch me. Come on, man. That's rude. You know the rules. Oh, he's back. It's like if he'd sit down, I'd switch it to the cat cam, but he won't calm down. He's being rambunctious.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Open the gate. Ah, there we go. I figured the gate would just pop open. I was wrong. Got the swing set. Oh, is this where did... What's that?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long.
Where'd the
we've
kid go
just
flying
gotten
off the
used to
edge?
it. What kind of family finishes
Squirrel
building a
cat.
cemetery before starting the house?
A family that just lost their patriarch in a tragic boating accident.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Slurpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. I like the cat. It's very cute. We got a fish, we got a rabbit. Yeah, man, they've had a lot of pets. Bailey. Okay, oh, I was like, did the game just grab my camera and throw it down to make me look at something? Shatsy? No, it was my cat sitting on the mouse. Oliver, Bob, Shadow, Christopher. Bailey must have been a big dog. What does the sign? I can't read the ribbit sign.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara Finch. Walter Finch. Eddie and Sven. Edie and Sven. Keep saying Eddie. Edie. Calvin has a really cool headstone. So they did get the body back. And Molly Finch. Cat with wings.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Papa, no! Leave the house! I'll never leave the house.
You could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Let's get a closer look.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
There's a buoy out there.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Gregory Finch,
Her dad
Sam
had been pretty
Finch,
strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus. Oh, Greg was a year old, not even. Oh no, he was over almost 2. Sam, 83. Gus, and 82.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar. And Lewis. Sanjay must have married in. But he also died young. It's like, what, 36?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Let's get up in the treehouse. I wanted to come up here the second I saw it. So I'm glad it's paying off. Chekhov's treehouse.
But looking back on it now,
This is a nice treehouse.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, why are you climbing on a tree branch when you're pregnant? Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. We're a whole floor up. This feels like suddenly I have much more responsibility than I originally expected. Oh wait, can I look in here? What is this? There's nothing going on in here. And I've lost
I never met Grandpa Sam, but
the
I
gentle
think he
lighting.
and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh, ooh, this is a good idea. Wait, I can do this. Alright, noted, noted. Upcycle my milk jugs into birdhouses. I have a ton of birds outside.
They were both pretty intense.
Oh, we got guns now. Sam. U.S. Marines. Must be his wedding ring. He was still a camera nerd.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Alright, on to the next pose.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Respect.
Dawn, don't you
Getting
think
back
you could
out.
find something more interesting to photograph?
No.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
What are the odds I can find a Bigfoot out here?
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Bigfoot. Where are you, Bigfoot?
Give me a minute to check the map.
I don't know, take your time. I still am not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at here. I got socks on a line. Ooh, a bird.
Good eyes, Dawn.
Nailed it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Oh, I'm about to shoot it.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Pull the trigger.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything.
Oh, she.
Great shot,
No
Dawn.
hesitation. She wanted to. You don't have to. Boom.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, but Dad, I murdered this living creature.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh, no. Oh. what a photo.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
How Sam died in 83 by being shoved off a cliff by a buck. What a guy.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh, no, wait, I don't want to go through yet. Oh, too late. Can I go back? Yes, okay, good. He got a lot, man. He had a Purple Heart. Is that the Medal of Honor? It's honor for service? I don't know what they all mean. I wonder if these are accurate. Like, if someone who was like, did he get 2? Wait a minute. I wonder if these are accurate. Like I said.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Like an old friend. He wanted to see his brother again. Makes sense. He's been lonely for so long. He had a ticket for K. K is Sam's daughter? My mom? Is Sam my grandpa? No, that's not my grandpa. Or is it? It is, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So Sam's Kay's dad. Kay's my mom. Sanjay's my dad, I'd bet. Or is this where people marry in? I don't know. I'm not a genealogist. The door's locked. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's skedoodle. Cameras. Oh, he had a radio. Who was he talking to? And he slept next to the air conditioner? That's rough, buddy.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, it's his brother's playset. Baby gate. Okay, what kind of what kind of nursery design is this though? Honestly, even with a baby gate, to just like the nursery just connects to this crawl space over here. Oh, that looks creepy. I don't like this. It's like he's gonna bite my hand. Divorce, lawsuit's been filed against you, yada yada yada, 20 calendar days. No, don't put it back, I'm reading it. Give it. Make disclosures, yada yada yada.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, the kid died. The life of a child.
Hold on, sweetie.
Hello?
on, I don't want Gracie to hear this.
Oh, we're gonna turn your water back on. I'm not done with bad time. Bad time's still happening.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Yeah. Too bad I can't swim. Isn't this fun? Bubble bath.
There's so much I don't understand.
Oh, I'm a
Gregory,
fish boy now. I am the frog.
but I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Man, Kay blames herself for her child's death. This is heavy. This is heavier than I thought it would be. Oh, did I miss information on Edie? I didn't fill her in. Maybe she's later? I hope I didn't miss her. Teamwork. Respect. Strength. Oh, and then we got the
I
condolences.
can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Dawn? Dude, it's just so weird that they, like, memorialize all the... I don't like that. It's just strange. Dead.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh no, I crashed my kite. Ah! There we go.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
So much teen angst.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, I'm gonna get shocked by lightning, aren't I? I'm glad I can't hit anybody with it. So it won't trigger the next. Flying through it, it's not doing anything. I don't need a stepmom, or the words that I remember. Okay. It's a very resilient kite. Oh, whoa, where'd all these words come from?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
What a guy.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, we're playing Katamari now, huh?
Rockets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
It's pretty. give me
It
more.
sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
I attended a wedding in a glass. It was like a greenhouse, actually. We had the reception in a greenhouse, and it dumped almost immediately after the service. Whenever everybody got into the building, it was so cool. Big glass windows, glass roof, really nice lighting. It was neat. I wish that. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, the wind actually did take the tent, huh?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
You're her brother. Does he have a knife? Oh no, it's his kite string. Trick or treat, smell my feet. The Finch household has an emergency evacuation plan. They have to. The house is big, right? House rules: no playing outside without permission. No answering the door for strangers. No messes after dark. All chores before dark. Respect others. Oh. Can I climb it? I can. There we go.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Didn't give me a context option, but here we are.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Well, yeah, because the Finch like to keep the living and the dead together. It's a Finch family trait. Dawn and Sanjay.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Fly to India. Plan it. Relieve, provide, sustain. Buy school books. Majors. Bible verses. Don't forget, got college application deadlines.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
We done up here? I think we're done up here. No, we're not. We're not done.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
She was like, deuces, I'm out of here. Again, what a pretty place to
When
live,
my dad
huh?
died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
The
And to
garden's
see
dead.
kids in the house again.
Milton was here. Lewis. Edith.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Ruins of the old house just sitting out there taunting me.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Great job. Awesome.
But it didn't last.
Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, and variety. Odin Finch. The man, the myth, the legend. Got various books. That was that little classroom, huh? This is where they're doing their homeschooling. To teach and to learn 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom, written by Don Finch. This is a bunch of authors here, huh? Relief efforts end in disaster. Hundreds of relief volunteers are injured or dead after effects of second earthquake.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Bro, I want a castle. Milton's still alive, okay.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
There's like a rope or something. Looks like it goes up. And I did see that door back there. I'm just gonna take a quick lap and see if there's anything else I can see. Well, in we go. I like the perspective. Now, this developer has another game that I saw. I don't think I'm going to get it because it didn't have as good of reviews, but it was based on painting a world, and I thought the idea was really interesting, but people reported like it caused motion sickness, so gonna stay away from it, unfortunately. Let's go up. King Milton. So I wonder if that other game ties in to the story at all. Like maybe it has to do with Milton. It's called The Unfinished Swan. The Magic Paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
No, wait. No, it's a flip book. Don't put it back down. Flip it. Whoa, meta. Made a flip book inside a flip book. Made a door. He opened the door and he went through.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I'm missing Dawn? So I'm missing Dawn, Lewis, and Edie. Oh, let's go back down.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
There's the door, huh? Right, let's hop out.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Then you shouldn't have given me the keys. Because I'm opening all the doors.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
2010.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Legalize it. Cool hookah, bruh. You can always tell when they got the glow-in-the-dark posters. Gives it away. Might as well just announce it, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, hold on, is a boat? How'd the boat get up here? Yeah, I live in a boat on top of a house above the cliffside. It's pretty cool. Is there anything to interact with here? I don't see anything. And it's not letting me squeeze through. Oh, wait. No! The window. Wild, man. This would be a very cool room.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
What did it smell like?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Ah, sick.
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together.
He has a
but he was
vintage
surprisingly bad at them.
Wonderland Turbo.
He died a lot.
What's all this? Oliver Twist. Trust me. The Red King's Dream. You know, I don't know if that's like the Yellow King, but if it is, then... Oops. Institute of Psychology.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
I'm sure it smells really good here.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Begin to what?
wander.
Oh! Clever. What an interesting...
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Uh-oh.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
What is going on, man?
About him then.
This guy's mind palace is crazy.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Where am I going?
I even encouraged him.
It's taking up more and more of my
It seemed very
space.
promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hello, puppy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Hey guys.
And songs for them to play.
Hello, my friends. Ah, yes, hello, hi.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Ooh, that's cool.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
It's like a Chinese dragon puppet.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Uh-oh.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Good for you.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Yay!
St. Louis.
Got a nice ring to it.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Can't stop, must chop. Ugh. Right into the islands.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
Uh-oh. We found them.
He followed the sound of her
electric guitar, or electric sitar. Ooh.
Electric sitar.
Even cooler.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then,
We made
his logic
it.
remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Wow. I'm an emperor. I'm a king of kings.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Come back, my love.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
No. Bro, even your locker gives it away, man.
He began to forget the world we know.
Hello, Tormund. Good cat, Tormund.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Lewis, what you gonna do?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Lewis. Lewis, you're not touching the fish anymore, my dude. To freedom. My freedom awaits.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
The wise Calico.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
A queen.
There was only one thing left to do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bend down his head.
Uh-oh.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So I'm missing Dawn. Who I bet is, yeah, my mama. And we're missing Edie. Great Grandma Edie. Alright.
the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh, where's the doorknob?
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
O God, you have called your servants to ventures of which we cannot see the ending, by paths as yet untrodden, through perils unknown. Give us faith to go out with good courage, not knowing where we go, but only that your hand is leading us, and your love supporting us. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Sad.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, Edie died.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
I think I've had the capture in my stream wrong this whole time. Rip. Portion of the screen's been off. Well. Oh. Oh boy. You know, it's kind of late considering we're at the very end of the game, but I'll just go ahead and just bring this over here like it should have been. Alright.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Miss anything but some text, to be honest. Got a full moon going on. It's dark. God, I'm lost. Okay, here we go.
When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Heck yeah, secret door. Hey, Squirrel Cat, welcome back, buddy. Are you gonna claw up my desk again? I hope not. Yeah, good boy. Chill out with me.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story.
What? Wait, is this where Edith has been sleeping in the library?
If Edith and I leave tonight, we'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
That's messed up. The houses. History of the Finches. Oops, wrong button. Again. By Edith Finch. Oh, wait, I put it away.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Is a tsunami?
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Cool. I was hoping we get to come out here and look around a little
When
bit.
the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
I'm lost. Lost in the fog, out here in the middle of the ocean.
I started seeing things.
Okay. Edie, you're tripping out.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Edie, did you go to Lewis's room while we weren't paying attention?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Straight up the old house, huh? Check this out. Got a yard and a fence and everything. This is
Things I can't explain.
This is my
but
beach
that I
home.
need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Ow, Mom. Not cool.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I
hope you'll never see it.
Am I the baby?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
I've been the baby the whole
I
time.
guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I was the kid the whole time. Story by Giant Sparrow, Shirley Dallas. What a game. It was good. I think it was worth the $5 I spent. Finish all stories. Good, I didn't miss anything. Excellent. I just got the achievement for finishing it all. I had no idea what this was going into it. Hadn't heard of it. I just saw it recommended in the Steam sale. So I was looking at the art, and I loved the art design. Read a couple reviews, and I was like, I think I want to check this out. There are a couple other games I picked up as well on the Steam sale that I'll probably be playing soon. Like, I got Firewatch. I've never played Firewatch. Heard that's a very good game. I picked up Omori, something like that. Which is like a pixel arty game. That looks fun. Yeah, I'm excited to play it. It's probably I'm probably gonna start tomorrow and play it for 2 days. I beat it on Friday. See Johan's name in the endings credit. Alright, cool. He rewarded me for not skipping out. But no, I like this. This is very cute. There's not a lot of replayability, but that's okay. I might come back just to visit the world again. I mean, I think that there's definitely an argument to be made there. It's very, very charming. A lot sadder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna let the credits play out of respect. Look at all these little kid photos, huh? I'm not sure if I could say which of the worlds was my favorite. I really liked Lewis's. Story. Yeah, I know. So wildly different. Molly's was fun when it gave me the crutch and I could start swinging that around. I enjoyed that. Whoa, check out those four-wheelers. Jealous. Got some play testers. I also really liked that, speaking of the books, now that some of those have gone by, I really liked that they used the title of the books to kind of push the story a little bit as well. Or at least they managed to do a little bit of world building with it. Talk about ghosts and eldritch horrors. Took 5 years to make the game, huh? The end. All stories must come to an end at some point. Well, hey, man, that was cool. I'm glad I played it. I'm gonna call it a night. It's a little bit longer than I expected to stream, but I'm glad we finished it in one playthrough. And then tomorrow I'll probably start Firewatch, and then roll into the weekend, and I'll probably be looking at starting a longer game over the weekend, but I'm not sure what I want to play yet, so I'm keeping it in the dark. But yeah, if you liked it, thanks for watching. Hit me with a follow, I guess. All my VODs get dumped on my YouTube page. The link for that's in my about on Twitch. And hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Imkaboosh, for the follow and for the engagement in the chat. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.